Well, howdy, everybody. Teresa here. It is May 12th, 2018, Saturday afternoon at 3:37 p.m. And I want to apologize because I know I said I was going to do a live today at 3 p.m. And I have a really bad headache, and I've been busy doing a number of things, and just kind of in a headspace where I really didn't feel very social as far as, being on and talking. Because sometimes I find I can't really, you get so busy reading the comments and stuff, or, that it just wasn't a good day for me. So, let me pull up the weather. It has been quite warm. Quite warm today. I mean, really bloody warm. It is 97 degrees. It has never been that hot here. Like I said, this is unseasonably warm for this time of year in Florida, in our area anyway, in Wacoa County. It feels like 98. The high will be 97. The low will be 68. It's sunny. The humidity is only at 29%. The wind is very light at 6 miles an hour from the east. The air quality is at a 59 today. So, and sunrise is at 6:45 this morning, and sunset will be at 8:22. So that's all that's going on with the weather. It's been a busy day. Leave that up. I did not get first off, let me say, I haven't listed my 4 paintings that I just completed that I was going to do yesterday. I got really, really busy yesterday because yesterday I cooked 2 complete huge cookie sheets full of chicken. I oven fried them. They were chicken thighs, and let's see, there was 12 chicken thighs, and then I used 4 really big boneless, skinless chicken breasts and made chicken tenders for Brad out of those. And then I used my Sillamil and repackaged up what we weren't going to use right away. He ate some of his chicken strips last night. He took some of them to work today. I ate a couple of the chicken thighs last night. Here in a little bit, in a few minutes, I'm going to eat the other ones. The 2 other ones I left out for lunch, which my lunch is usually around 4. So I was just very busy. I hard-boiled a bunch of eggs. I sliced up a whole bunch of cucumbers. I did lots and lots of dishes from all this cooking. And I also cleaned the house. I dusted, vacuumed, cleaned the bathroom, mopped, and tell you what. And then I did go in last night and do work on, how many paintings did I work on? 2. I think I worked on 2 paintings. I think that's what I worked on. Yeah, 2 paintings, and then put a sealant over the 4 that I'm going to list. Probably later tonight. Let's see what else. But that's about it. That's what's funny. I did not get any looming done. And I tell you what, when my head hit that pillow, I was tired. I try to get extra stuff done when I'm not having a fibro flare, because then it helps compensate for the days that you have to be, that you're down, that you have to rest a little more, that it might take you a lot longer to be able to do things. So, let's see, I got up with Brad this morning. Well, not right when he got up, but I got up before he went to work. I think about 11, and 10:30 or 11, he had to be at work at noon, and visited with him and stuff. And then after he went to work, I put chicken fajitas from scratch in the crock pot. I find that I really like doing it that way. A friend of mine back in Wyoming, he and his wife started doing that with steak fajitas, and I Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, I mean, I use two skinless, boneless chicken breasts. Are huge, and you know, cut them in just really thin, really small, you know, really thin strips for fajita meat. I use a ton of peppers and bell peppers and a ton of onions and spices. And I've had that cooking, and it's smelling really good. That's what we will have tonight for dinner. I will have mine just on lettuce with tomato and yeah, just with lettuce and tomato, a little bit of cheese. And Brad will have his the classic way with tortillas and lettuce and tomato and cheese. Uh, he'll probably use some sour cream too. I might use a little sour cream. I'm not sure, but so that's how that'll go. I asked him before he went to work, and there'll probably be a serving left, which I will go ahead and put in a Sillamil bag and freeze. So that'll be good. I've been doing laundry today. In fact, I got my second load in there. But I was sitting here, and I've had my feet up. You know, I was using the recliner, had my feet up, and I was just kind of taking a little cat nap. And the dog started barking. I heard a truck outside, and FedEx delivered my 2 cubicles that I ordered, and I'm excited. It wasn't supposed to come in till Monday, and so I'll show you guys. I wanted to show you guys. This is the picture of the cubicles, and a good thing I ordered them when I did, because the price has gone up on them. And you can conform these. You don't have to use the hanging part. You can just use it as more cubicles, you know, where you can hang clothes. But this is a 20 cubicle one with doors, as you see there. And you can configure it, though, any way you want. It doesn't have to be that way. Let me see. I'll have to bring up my Amazon again. But you can configure this any way you want. And that makes it really nice. I probably won't end up using all 40 because there's 2 of them. I was trying to bring this up. Let's see. Because now it has gone up to, when I ordered it, it was $53.99 free shipping, and now the price on these has gone up to $69.99. And so, yeah. But here, I wanted to, come on. Not let me do it. I wanna do, uh, hmm. I don't know. But, I mean, here's a few. You can configure it. It doesn't have to be that whole full cabinet. You can put it like in an L shape, you know, where it tears down. You know, you can fit it around stuff. And that's what I like, because we have an air conditioner in this front bedroom. I'm going to pause you guys. Okay, I'm back. That was Bradley that called. He was excited. I was telling him that those cubicles had come in, and then he got a customer, and so we do phone tag back and forth. But yeah, I'm very excited, and I will show you guys tomorrow. We're going to be working on that after Brad mows and stuff. So I told you guys, the landlord brought over the mower, brand new mower. He went to Walmart and got a Briggs and Stratton, and then he got a gas can too. So Brad's excited about that, and I'm very excited about getting this done. You know, it's going to be a big project to get it all done, but it sure will make it very nice. You know, it was good. You know, like I said, part of that wardrobe part that I was telling Brad is we're probably going to be using part of the cubicles in the bedroom and stuff, because it really hurts Brad when he has to bend over. I mean, now we kind of work together where I do more of the bending over, he does more of the lifting and stuff. You know, it's a team effort. But that way, if we can get those up higher and stuff, it'll be better. What else can I tell you guys? Trying to think of what else is going on. Okay, I got a note thing, good thing, right? I am also making this evening, after I eat lunch and stuff, my version of stuffed peppers, which I call unstuffed stuffed peppers. And the reason I say that is, it's warm today, man, guys. That the price of peppers right now, of bell peppers, and I know I just said I used bell peppers, and I should have told you guys I've used the mini bell peppers in the fajitas. Because the price of the normal size green peppers right now is 78 cents each. Well, I use a lot of peppers in my cooking. We both love bell peppers. And we prefer the yellow, red, and orange ones anyway. So what I'm going to do is, I kind of stood there because I'm using a lot of vegetables right now, which is great. But, you know, starting out, it's a little cost. Thank goodness my garden, I got stuff popping everywhere. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I'm going to use, I classically, whenever I have, say I buy a bag of the mini bell peppers and I have a few left over that, you know, I want to use up before it's payday again. We're going to go to the store. I want to use them up. I'll chop them up and freeze them. Well, I have quite a few bags of the peppers in there, and like mushrooms and celery and stuff. So I'm going to go in there and use those, and I'm going to cook it. I'm just going to throw the bell pepper in the mixture that we would normally put in the bell peppers. And, you know, it'll just be, you know, kind of like, you know, unstuffed stuffed peppers in a bowl. And I'm going to use flour, or rice, I mean. And on mine, I'm going to use the cauliflower rice and do that. And I think that'll be really good. So, I'm going to be doing that. And I'm going to be making the cauliflower rice here in a little bit. And then I have a bunch of strawberries cleaned. I got to finish the laundry. Yeah. Keeping busy because Brad's working another open to close. Update on a garden. Garden's doing great. We have everything in the mounds. We planted pumpkins, 3 of those, 4 mounds of the watermelon, cucumbers, and then honeydew and cantaloupe. Everything is popping up its little heads, except for on the watermelon. It takes a little bit longer. And we have all kinds of stuff, the radishes and beets and stuff all popping up and stuff. So it's great, you know. Excited about that. I wished I would have planted, and it's not too late, I know that. I think I have some seeds. I want to do some zucchini because one of the things, I don't care for spaghetti squash. And Brad didn't care for it either, but I do like the zucchini noodles, and I have a little hand spiralizer, and I want to do that, you know, next time that we do, you know, we want to have spaghetti or something. So, yeah, it's a lot of work here at first, but like I said, I'm using my ceiling mill and you know, doing up meals and stuff. Brad's doing great with it. Today we, in fact, it's like last night he really surprised me when he came home. You know, I asked him me to cook him some rice, and he said yeah. You know, before he got home, and he knew I'd done the chicken tenders. And then I said, I don't know if you want, we still have some cans of vegetables that we're going to use up. I don't know if you want a can of vegetables or there is some zucchini, or not zucchini, some cucumber sliced in a container in the fridge. And he goes, actually, he said, you said that you had cut up all the salad stuff. I used spring mix and iceberg lettuce, cut it all up, put it in one of the empty ice cream tubs, or, you know, buckets, and store it in there. So when it's time to have a salad, it's already done. And he goes, actually, I want to have a salad with some tomatoes and stuff. And so he did that. That really surprised me. And then I noticed when he was packing his lunch, he was packing, we love those little heirloom cherry tomatoes. And we do splurge and buy those. And he packed some of those and some of the like cucumbers and stuff. He's doing very, very, very good, very healthy. So we're driving those numbers down. That's the biggest thing that keeps me going is the health benefit. The needing to drive down the, get that A1C down and stuff. So anyway, that's all that's going on there. One other thing I wanted to talk about is, and I hope nobody takes this wrong, and if you do, I'm sorry. We all have a different journey in life. And sometimes really nice people and wonderful people just, for whatever reason, do not have a real connection with their family, and that would be both Brad and I. So he's been trying to overcompensate okay, let me say this. We've decided to not, nobody says that you have to celebrate a holiday just because everybody is doing it. We've decided we're no longer going to celebrate and worry about Mother's Day and Father's Day. We have our reasons. I'm not going to go into it, but it's better for us psychologically instead of us trying to overcompensate for what isn't done and isn't acknowledged by children and stuff, adult children. So, so that he tries to overcompensate for it, and I try to overcompensate for it. We both have come where we really dislike Mother's Day and Father's Day for our own reasons. I'm not saying it's a bad holiday or anything, and I love watching healthy, good, thriving families that love each other and stuff celebrate it, and I'm the first one in line to say Happy Mother's Day to all of you guys. Even if you're just a pet mom. Not just a pet mom. If you're a pet mommy. I say, kind of celebrate Women's Day, and the single fathers out there. Single parenting is very hard. But yeah, so we're not going to be, doing that. It's kind of like we don't do New Year's Day. We never have. We don't really do New Year. We don't really care. So, it's like some people hate Valentine's Day and don't do it. I mean, we like Valentine's Day, but I'm no longer going to sit here and be upset and be real emotional because my feelings are hurt, because I go through this year after year, and then you look at yourself and you go, why? Why am I putting myself through this year after year? Nothing changes year after year, and we made a bold move to come down, sight unseen, move here to Florida. We wanted a different life. We wanted to be away from all the dysfunction and hurt and feeling like you didn't exist and stuff. And now we're making bold strides to really, really change our life, getting our health in track and stuff, rebuilding from the ground up, and that's just our choice and our journey. And so, yeah, so I won't be on here tomorrow because I don't know. I mean, I might get an urge if we get this all done that I want to show you guys. Who knows? But I want to wish everybody in advance Happy Mother's Day, and I hope you guys have a wonderful one. I really do. It's a wonderful day, and for those of you that have family in place and stuff, that's wonderful. But there's some of us that just don't choose to put ourselves through the disappointment and the pain and the heartache. So, there's a lot of us out there like that. One thing I hate when somebody says, well, You know, they'll find that they see something wrong in somebody, and they'll go, well, look at them. They don't even have a relationship with their family. Please don't say that. Some of us don't have a relationship with our family. Some of us have chosen to walk away from the abuse, the pain, the dysfunction, to heal ourselves. You know, when you have 3 different counselors tell you that the best thing you could do is walk away from certain people in your family and not having more contact with them, eventually you start to really listen and go, yeah, you know, at first you don't want to, but then you're like, you know, they're right. So, anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much, and I think you guys are awesome, and I will talk to you maybe tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, definitely Monday. Talk to you later. Bye.